inside the GCU Arena for women's basketball action here on GCU TV as the Grand Canyon University Lopes are set to host the CSU Bakersfield Roadrunners in the heart of Phoenix to kick off WAC play as well as the new year. Jack O'Hara here with you alongside Montana Lambden. The Lopes are 5-2 at home this season coming into WAC play, and they're looking to kick off the new year with a bang against a team that's had their number in the past few seasons in the Roadrunners.
Thanks, Jack. It's great to be here this afternoon. You know what they say, new year, new opportunities. Lopes are looking for that brand new start against the Roadrunners, who have taken down the Lopes over 23 times. Roadrunners have dominated the last 4 outings. The last time the Lopes have defeated Bakersfield was way back in 2018. Both teams are coming off of a loss today and will be looking to get their first win of WAC conference play this afternoon.
And the Lopes, of course, coming off that tough loss against Cal Berkeley on the road. And while they're still searching for that first win on the road, currently sitting at 0-4, the Lopes are also looking to bring their 2019 home numbers into the new decade, like you mentioned, Montana. 5-2 on their home court this season as they kick off WAC play. Should be a lot of fun. It's a new year, a new decade, some may say. So a fresh start for the Lopes here today against these Roadrunners, only 3 lifetime wins against. And the last time these two teams met up was in WAC tournament play back in March of 2019. That's when the Roadrunners ended the Lopes season with a 73-59 victory over Coach Powell's squad. It was Alexis Gilbert putting on a clinic that day for the Roadrunners. 27 points, shooting 7 from 12 from downtown, and Ashley Austin had her shot as well, 6 for 14 from the field, finishing with 13 points of her own. And the Roadrunners would eventually fall short in the tournament to UTRGV before UTRGV would drop the championship game to New Mexico State in heartbreaking fashion. It was in double overtime, and the Lopes, again, 3-23 lifetime against the Roadrunners dating back to January 6, 2001, and we'll see how the Lopes are able to take on these Roadrunners today with our Sanderson Ford 3 keys to the game.
Well, Jack, the first key to the game tonight is going to be home sweet home. The girls have won 5 out of 7 home games here in the arena. Their past 3 home games were absolute dominance. So looking to see what they can do back here at home today after the loss on the road. The second key to the game tonight is going to be about it right now. Coach Powell has instilled the be about it motto in her team this entire season. Being about it means more than just the game of basketball itself. It's the passion that leads to the success these young ladies are looking to get this afternoon. Right now is the time to be about it, as this is the beginning of conference play, and that leads us into the third key to the game tonight. Here comes the action. First conference game of the season. All their preseason games have led up to this moment. This game's vital to determine how they're going to predict themselves throughout the entire conference. I talked to Jada Holland a couple weeks back, and she told me she wants to lead her team to the WAC championship.
Should be an interesting start to this 2020 season for the Lopes, and like you mentioned, coming off that 3-game winning streak before that loss against Cal Berkeley. Who could forget Deja Daniels' buzzer beater against UC Santa Barbara? That happened on the 19th, right before Christmas. And again, going into WAC play, of course, starting today against CSU Bakersfield. Then they got California Baptist on the road on the 11th. And then on the other side, CSU Bakersfield, of course, coming off 2 straight losses at home. They're 8-0 at home, 5-0 on the road. Should be interesting. Should be a lot of fun. Like I mentioned, a new year, new start to this season. And we'll see if the Lopes are able to combat this Bakersfield offense as we get ready for women's basketball action here on GCU TV.
About time we watched it.
Getting ready to trade it in. What are you doing?
Just a little shopping. Wait, a new truck. Don't you think I should be involved?
Of course. We'll head over to Sanderson Ford as soon as I'm done.
I don't have time today. Hope we're going with 4 doors this time.
Ooh, of course. I know exactly what I want. I mean, we want. A lightning blue Ford F-150 Super Crew with EcoBoost.
All done.
Shop from home, buy from home, we deliver. From the dealer you can trust, Sanderson Ford.
You have a foundation of strong values. You belong where your passions come to life. Grand Canyon University's online degree program in cybersecurity makes it convenient for you to join the newest front in keeping your community safe. GCU teaches you how to secure and protect a virtual environment. Join the growing field of cybersecurity.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
And we're back here on GCU TV as we get ready for the Lopes and the Roadrunners here to kick off the 2020 campaign for women's basketball. But before the action begins, we're going to throw it down to the court for prayer, national anthem, and starting lineups.
Beautiful GCU Arena for this afternoon's opening WAC conference matchup featuring the visiting Roadrunners of CSU Bakersfield and your Grand Canyon University Antelopes. At this time, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we begin this afternoon with a word of prayer led today by Megan Harmon, a junior majoring in nursing and a third-year member of the GCU dance team.
Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for everyone here in this arena. I pray for the safety of these players, and that I pray that everything we do here is for your glory. And it's in your name we pray, amen.
Fans, please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. The Star Spangled Banner will be performed this afternoon by your very own Thundering Herd Pep Band under the direction of the professor, Dr. Paul Cook. And now it's time to meet our starting lineups. We begin with the visiting Roadrunners. At guard, a 5'2" senior, number 2, Dallas Jones. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 4, Jasmine Dixon. At forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 10, Jaden Eggleston. At forward, a 5'9" sophomore, number 23, Miracle Saxon. And at guard, a 5'10" junior, number 30, Kate Tokuhara. CSU Bakersfield is led by head coach Greg McCall, assisted by Xavier Johnson, Zach Grasmick, and Ty Outland. And now, here is the starting lineup for your Grand Canyon University Antelope. At guard, a 5'6" freshman from Pleasanton, California, number 4, Jada Holland. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Barcelona, Spain, number 5, Lana Piera. At forward, a 6'2" sophomore from Barcelona, Spain, number 12, Carla Ballagay. At guard, a 5'10" freshman from Langley, British Columbia, number 13, Tavia Perallo. And at forward, a 6'4" senior from Killing, Texas, number 34, Deja Daniel. Your Lopes are led by head coach Nicole Powell, assisted by Brad Langston, Sydney Crafton, and Taylor Hyde.
And just in case you missed it, folks, here are the starting lineups for both the Bakersfield Roadrunners and the GCU Lopes. First for the Roadrunners, that's going to be Dallas Jones, who in 13 games is averaging 3 points a game as well as 2 rebounds. Jasmine Dixon, who's averaging 5 points a game with 2 rebounds as well. Kate Takuhara, who comes into this one 13 games played, averaging 2 points a game, 1 rebound. Jaden Eggleston, averaging 11 points a game on 6 rebounds. That's who the Lopes got to look out for today, coming off a 16-point performance against UC Riverside in a 1-point loss. And then Miracle Saxon rounding out the order for Bakersfield in 12 games. She has 6 points on average, 5 rebounds. And of course, for the Lopes, usual suspects for the Lopes, it looks like the Lopes and the Roadrunners are ready for action. So let's do it here in Phoenix. It's going to be Jada Holland, Laura Piera, Carla Balagay, Tavia Rowell, and Deja Daniel. As Eggleston has it at the top of the key. Saxon, covered by Carla Balagay, finds Dixon on the far side. Back to the top of the key is Takuhara, so Bakersfield doing a nice job distributing the ball on offense to kick off whack play here on the road. Again, coming off that 1-point loss against UC Riverside, looking to get on the board. And they're able to keep it inbounds, but the Lopes looking for the interception, they'll find it. Laura Piera looking for the quick breakaway. No-look pass to Balagay. And excuse me, that was Tavia Rowell with the first points of the night. Nothing but net. A no-look pass there from Laura Piera. Almost got snatched there by Jones, but Tavia Rowell has been an excellent shooter so far this season for the Lopes. Comes away with the first 2 points.
Shooting is something that this team is good at. One of their specialties that they use to their advantage.
At the top of the key, it's going to be Jada Holland. Setting the pick there was Balagay. Down in the paint is Deja Daniel looking to get on the board, taking it herself, won't get the roll. Right there is Balagay, won't get the friendly touch either. So we'll go the other way. Bakersfield looking to nod the game up at 2. Top of the key is Jones. Jones coming off a 4-point performance in that loss against UC Riverside. So Bakersfield coming into this one 0-1 in WAC play to start the season. It's Jones and Piera. Saxon puts up a shot, won't go, so the Roadrunners 0 for 3 from the field thus far as that one rolls off the fingers of Tavia Rowell. And it'll be inbounded by Dixon right underneath the basket. As she finds Dixon, won't get the roll there, so 0 for 4 from the field to start this game as Laura Piera looks to take it the other way. See if she slows things down at the top of the key. She does. Balagay sets the pick. Laura Piera looking to get going here in the second half of the season. Slicing and dicing in the paint, won't get the roll. Bank not open right there for Lauren Piera as it's going to be rebounded by Deja Daniel once again. But once again, the Lopes not getting that friendly roll that they want early on in this game. So Bakersfield will once again get an opportunity. Only a 2-0 lead right now for the Lopes. As Jones once again takes it the other way, finds Dixon. Back to the top of the key. It's Takuhara. Takuhara looks to take it herself. Finds a wide open Jones from distance, and she nails it. So just like that, Bakersfield struggling 0 for 5 from the field to start this day off here at the GCU Arena.
Beautiful three-pointer there.
Just like that, the Lopes looking to answer the call. Laura Piera, 2-on-1 coverage from Bakersfield as they knock that one out of play. I believe that was Dixon. So it looks like it's going to be Tavia Rowell inbounding this one from Bakersfield bench. Holland, 1-on-1 with Dixon. Jada Holland looking to take it herself, finds Deja Daniel in the paint. Once again, won't get the roll. So the Lopes struggling on offense after a hot start. As Jones once again looking to give Bakersfield a 2-point advantage. In the corner is Eggleston. Eggleston finds Dixon. Back to Takuhara. Piera on Jones from long distance once again. That looks like it was Eggleston. That one's not going to go.
As we mentioned earlier, Roadrunners 8-5 overall. Although they are undefeated at home, all 5 of their losses have been on the road. So they're looking to get their first road win today.
Definitely a funny stat. 8 wins at home and 5 on the road. This is one thing the Lopes have going for them in this one, as they once again look to shut down this offense. Balagay at the top of the key. Back to Tavia Rowell. Rowell looking for an opening. He's going to get blocked by Takahara. Nice play by Bakersfield's defense, as it looks like they're going to slow things down. It looked like Saxon was going to try and take it herself. Thought better of it, as Jones looking to re-strategize at the top of the key. Jada Holland on Jones. Dixon thought about shooting from long distance once again. Again, Jones, the only points for the Roadrunners so far here today, here in the first few minutes with that three-pointer moments ago, as they're going to get the roll there. Saxon picks up her first points of the day, and it's 5-2 Bakersfield. So Laura Piera once again trying to slow things down here offensively, as the Lopes looking to find themselves after a hot start. Tavia Rowell, after the no-look pass from Laura Piera, sunk the first shot of the game for the Lopes, but once again another turnover here. Coming in is Dixon, looking to get the foul, and she will. Does not get the roll, but she'll shoot 2 from the line, as Bakersfield looks to go up by as many as 5 here in the first quarter.
Last game when the Lopes fell to Cal Berkeley 53-72. Jada Holland and Deja Daniels each tallied 14 points, leading the rest of their squad. May Bryant made her return after being injured since way back playing Montana in November. She played 11 minutes for the Lopes, and Mania Jones, a redshirt junior, played her first minutes of the season. The 6'4" power forward played 8 minutes.
Ben Laveris entering this one for the Lopes. Tavia Rowell will take a seat for just a moment as Dixon sinks both free throw attempts. So just like that, a 6-0 scoring run for CSU Bakersfield in the last 2 minutes and 11 seconds. As Jada Holland takes it up the key, looking to be a little bit more aggressive on this drive. She finds Ben Laveris. Laveris, one of the Lopes' better shooters offensively. As Laura Piera finds Deja Daniel, top of the key. Once again looking for someone down low, looks for Jada Holland, who gets the roll. So the Lopes, in desperate need of a basket, find it there via Jada Holland, and it's a 7-4 game.
Jada Holland and Deja Daniels, those are the two that Bakersfield is wanting to look out for all game, leading their team in almost all categories.
Dixon finds Eggleston from long distance. So just like that, Bakersfield responding after the 2-point conversion from Jada Holland, and it's 10-4. So 2 shots from downtown. They're 2 for 5 from the arc here in the first quarter. As Jada Holland looking for Ben Laveris, won't find her, as Takahara able to snatch that one away. And just like that, the Lopes are going to call the first timeout of this game. It's 10-4 Bakersfield, as the Lopes once again look to rebound here in quarter number 1. You're watching GCU women's basketball action right here on GCU TV.
You use the latest technology to treat patients, but your care and compassion is timeless. And as an RN, you delight in sharing it. But there's always room to grow. Advancing your career means helping more patients and providing even more care. Grand Canyon University's online programs in nursing make it convenient for you to become the expert every patient deserves. Healthcare has made significant advancements, and GCU teaches you how to prepare for the future. By applying that knowledge, you're able to stay up to date with the latest medical technologies. And since GCU's nursing programs are online, you can access your program from anywhere, so you're always there for those most important.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
Back here on GCU TV, it's a 10-4 lead for the Bakersfield Roadrunners, and it's been all Dallas Jones so far here in this one. 5 points, converting 3 for 4 from the field thus far, sinking 2 of her free throw attempts. And Montana, it's going to be interesting to see how they can solve Bakersfield quite shifty point guard thus far in this game, down by 6.
That is true, Jack, but we do have Jada Holland down there on the court. Only a freshman. As we talked about, GCU features the second youngest roster in the nation with just 3 upperclassmen. 80% of their roster, meaning 12 out of the 15 players, are sophomores or freshmen. Jada Holland has been a huge contributor to the Lopes all season long, earning WAC Player of the Week just a couple weeks back.
Jada Holland, of course, picking up the first points of the night for the Lopes as Ven Laveris looking to snatch that one away from Takahara. As we'll see our first jump ball of this game. 4 minutes and 11 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Lopes looking to find their groove here in the first quarter. Jada Holland thought about popping that one for 3. Won't find it. Looking for Deja Daniel. Won't get the call there in the paint. As Bakersfield doing a nice job defensively once again, not allowing the Lopes to score, as Dallas Jones once again at the top of the key looking for an opening. He's going to find Dixon. Dixon 0 for 1 from the field thus far, as Eggleston is going to get that one ripped away from her by Tiana Brown, and then Jada Holland's not going to get the roll. Trying to be a little bit too quick with that one as we're approaching 3.5 minutes left here in quarter number 1. Once again, Bakersfield looking to add to that 6-point lead in the paint. Once again, it's Eggleston. Eggleston looking to take it herself, looking to outmaneuver Deja Daniel there. That one gets swatted away, but Bakersfield will recover on the inbound pass. It looks like it's going to be right in front of the Lopes bench. And it looks like it's going to be Dallas Jones inbounding. So the first substitutions of the night for Bakersfield, as it looks like it's going to be Jasmine Dixon taking a seat for a moment, as she still looks to get going here in the first quarter. Takahara, top of the key with Jada Holland, finds Austin, who checks into this game. Austin going to take it herself against Deja Daniel, won't get the roll. As Deja Daniel once again stepping up defensively. Tiana Brown looking to make an impact here with about 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 2-on-1 coverage after the pick from Deja Daniel. That one's going to get swatted away by Austin, but the Lopes will once again recover here on offense.
Looks like Andy Easley has checked into the game, and she was born in Bakersfield but raised in Phoenix. She's the 4th leading scorer, nearly 2 points off of joining Cal State Bakersfield trio of double-figure scorers.
Holland once again looking to take it herself here, won't get that roll. So the Lopes taking a few questionable shots here early on as there's a wide open Kennedy Shorts. But once again, the Lopes not getting the roll, not getting the call from the officials as well, as Bakersfield will once again have an opportunity here to add to their 6-point lead.
Coach Powell talking things over with the ref, not seeming too happy with that last call.
Well, nothing really working for the Lopes so far here in the first quarter. We'll see if they're able to pick it up here in this first half. Easley with Ven Laveris. That one's going to be called against Bakersfield. That'll be their first foul of the afternoon. As it's going to go against Vanessa Austin. Jada Holland, 1-on-1 here with Takahara. Finds Tiana Brown. Brown to Veris. Back to Jada Holland. Holland back to Balagay at the top of the key, as that one is going to go against Bakersfield as well. Second foul of the afternoon. That one's going to go against Dallas Jones. So this one will be inbounded right underneath the basket by Tiana Brown. Golden opportunity here for the Lopes just to get something going offensively. Still a ton of basketball to be played in this one. But the Lopes just looking to find some confidence here early on here in the first quarter. Jada Holland, we mentioned the 2 points early on in this one. He's going to find Balagay at the top of the key. Balagay not going to go, but right there is Kennedy Shorts. So Kennedy Shorts gets on the board just like that. It's a 4-point game. It's 10-6, as that one looked like it was swatted out of the hands of Carla Balagay before she took the shot. So once again, Bakersfield, despite coming away with those 2 points for the Lopes offensively, still playing tremendous defense early on in this one, as the Lopes defense looking to step up right here, right now. as Bakersfield will once again inbound this one underneath the basket. Dallas Jones, we mentioned 5 points, 3 for 5 from the field thus far. And we mentioned the 3-point shot for Bakersfield thus far, 2 for 5. As Laura Pierre is going to check in for the second time, it looks like Jada Holland's going to take a seat. So we'll see how the Lopes fare defensively on this drive. Easily looking for Dallas Jones. Jones unable to hit that one from long distance as the Lopes once again have an opportunity here to get right back in this game. It's a 2-possession game. Tiana Brown looking for an opening, and she's going to get the foul, so she'll shoot from the line here. Unable to get the roll once again, but she'll shoot from the line, trying to make this a 2-point game.
At the line for GCU, number 23, Tiana Brown, shooting 2. Now entering the game for the Roadrunners, number 4,
Tiana Brown, the sophomore out of Spanway, Washington. This is her first season at GCU. Her freshman season, she played at Eastern Arizona, where she started 30 out of 31 games, averaging 14 points per game with a 41.8 field goal percentage.
Unable to sink the first shot. Tiana playing 13 minutes in that loss to California Berkeley on the 29th. Going 0 for 2 from the field. She's unable to sink both free throw shots. So another opportunity there by the Lopes that was missed. A ton of missed opportunities here in this first quarter as Laura Piera defending Dallas Jones there. She's going to come away with her first foul as it's going to be inbounded by Eggleston. Only 54 seconds left to be played here in quarter number 1 as Jada Holland's going to check in for it looks like Tiana Brown. It looks like Laura Pierre is going to take a seat. So Laura Pierre now with 2 fouls here in this first quarter. Green at the top of the key. Lexus Green coming off a 4-point performance in that loss against UC Riverside last week as Easley finding Eggleston. Eggleston looking to drive in the paint here, looking for Austin at the very last second, but that pass just a little too high as the Lopes will look to take it the other way again. Only down by 4 as it was a fast start for Bakersfield, you could say offensively. Just haven't had it lately. Again, only a 10-6 game. Jada Holland looking for some space, looking for Kennedy Shorts. Is that one stripped away by Austin? Going to be taken the other way by Easley. Easley looking to make something happen, finding Austin in the paint as she is going to get the roll. Looked like that one could have gone the Lopes' way, but Austin getting the roll. Vanessa Austin now with 2 points in this one. A 12-6 lead now for Bakersfield as the Lopes look to take the final shot. 2 seconds remaining for Jada Holland, unable to get the shot off. And at the end of quarter number 1, CSU Bakersfield all over this Lopes offense. A 12-6 lead for the Roadrunners as the Lopes. And although Bakersfield's defense has not played that bad thus far, Grand Canyon has not helped themselves out offensively.
I mean, they're going to need to step it up offensively. I mean, this is a must-win game for them. After Bakersfield eliminated them in the WAC tournament, they're going to want to win this game tonight and prove their dominance over Bakersfield.
Well, we'll see if the Lopes are able to do that in quarter number 2. Jada Holland, as well as Kennedy Shorts with 2 points each. Tavia Rowell scoring the first points of the night as well after that no-look pass from Laura Piera. And Laura Piera with 2 fouls in this one thus far, as we'll see if the Lopes can get going in quarter number 2. Again, looking to spark that offense down by 6.
Get the best gear to show off your Lope pride. Go to lopeshops.gcu.edu to find everything GCU, from the newest apparel to the coolest accessories. Use promo code GCUTV25 to get 25% off just for being a GCU TV viewer. Let's paint the Valley purple. Lopes up.
So it is January 4th, 2020. Opening day of WAC play here for the Lopes. They trail by 6, as we'll see if the girls can get going in quarter number 2 as you're watching GCU women's basketball action right here on GCU TV. So again, just to reiterate, the first quarter stats. Dixon, of course, with 3 points. They're 2 for 5 from downtown is Bakersfield, as the Roadrunners coming away with a 3-point shot from Eggleston and Dallas Jones early on in this game. As the Lopes once again looking to turn the tables. Holland finds Venla Veras. Veras looking for some separation down low. Austin once again playing tremendous defense, able to swat that one away, as Bakersfield once again looks to re-strategize and add to that 6-point lead. It's going to be Green. One-on-one with Tiana Brown in the paint. It looks like that was Eggleston. So Eggleston once again on the board here for the first time in this one. A 14-6 lead for Bakersfield over GCU. They now have an 8-point lead, their largest of the day, as they're currently on a 4-0 scoring run as well. So Venla Veras, top of the key, finds Jada Holland. Holland down low. Lopes looking to get on the board, as that one won't even reach the net. Green in the corner. Finds Dixon. Back to Eggleston. Eggleston, one-on-one. And nothing called on that play, but Bakersfield will come away with it, so they'll inbound it underneath the basket. Eggleston one-on-one with May Bryant, as Venla Veras will take a seat.
Despite Bakersfield dropping the New Year's Eve match at UC Riverside, a 53-52 loss. Tough loss there with only 1 point difference. Bakersfield did tie with California Baptist for highest win total in the WAC, totaling 8 non-conference wins.
Piera finds Tiana Brown. Brown thought about taking it herself, finds Deja Daniel, as Daniel gets on the board in this one. Bakersfield's got to watch out for Deja Daniel, as when she gets hot, there's no turning back, as it looked like Austin was looking for the foul call. The charge call there on Deja Daniel doesn't find it, so the Lopes once again chipping into this lead for Bakersfield, an 8-point lead. Easily looking for the shot, a very athletic, acrobatic-looking shot there from Easley as she's on the board. So just like that, Bakersfield regains their 10-point lead. It's 18-8. Laura Pierre takes it the other way for the Lopes, and all they can do at this point, down by 10 early on in this game, is reset and just find themselves offensively. Brown from behind the arc. One-on-one with Green. May Bryant with the pick, setting up Tiana Brown for that easy layup. So it's an 18-10 lead now, as it looks like we'll see our second timeout in this game. Bakersfield leads by 8, 18-10, as you're watching GCU women's basketball action right here on GCU TV.
Hi guys, what's up? Have you guys ever heard of Ask GCU?
I have heard of it. I have before, yeah.
What is your favorite Ask GCU episode?
Why should go to GCU?
Probably the best food place.
You know, we all love food. Yeah. So probably that episode.
What's the best way to drink a champagne?
Go Cards. What is your favorite Ask GCU episode?
All of them.
Yeah, thank you.
My favorite episode is probably where they asked about the Chick-fil-A line.
The breakfast one's pretty good.
The one where you guys talk about the best places to have breakfast on campus and everyone said Chick-fil-A.
That's the best breakfast I ever had.
The Welcome Week episode.
The Welcome Week one, that one's really clutch.
The Welcome Week, where Brittany jumps around into people's cars and asks them questions. Remember, kids, don't get into people's vehicles.
I just really like you guys.
I just like it when you're in it.
You too.
Tweet hashtag AskGCU to get your question featured.
Back here on GCU TV as CSU Bakersfield and head coach Greg McCall take their first time out of the first half. They lead by 8, as once again it's looking like more of the same from the first quarter from the Lopes. The offense just a little bit sluggish, as Bakersfield taking advantage of many mistakes early on.
Lots of mistakes have been made all game long, and the first and only time Bakersfield has ever lost at GCU Arena was way back in 2014. So they're looking to come away with the win today to prove that dominance over the Lopes squad.
And 3-23 lifetime. The Lopes 1-10 lifetime against Bakersfield here in GCU Arena. As once again, Bakersfield looking for the strong start. Full court press from this Lopes defense early on, as easily looking to get her first three-point shot of the day. Won't happen. Right there on the rebound was Eggleston, as she won't get the roll. So the Lopes looking to turn the tables once again here, down by 8. Jada Holland unable to find any separation. Looking for Pierre in the paint, looking to make something happen. As that one again going to be passed down low to Deja Daniel. As once again, the Lopes just unable to get that friendly roll here in this first half. As Easley, once again, taking it up court, won't get the call there, as she's going to take another shot from downtown. And that one's going to roll out of play, and the Lopes will once again recover here on offense. So a sloppy drive there from the Roadrunners, as it looked like Moss was looking for the first charge of the night right there against Eggleston. Doesn't find it. As Jada Holland, once again, top of the key, back to Laura Piera, looking to make things happen here offensively. Holland looking for some separation. Finds Deja Daniel. And Deja Daniel once again with her second two-point shot of the day, as she finds the glass there, an 18-12 lead. And a wide open Eggleston from the top of the key, unable to hit that shot. Big opportunity here for the Lopes. Laura Piera finds Holland. Holland gets the roll, and it's 18-14. So just like that, the Lopes creeping closer and closer here in quarter number 2. Another great pass there from Laura Piera as you take another look on the replay. So now all this defense has to do is step it up big time here against Bakersfield. Easley once again looking for the three-point shot, as Bakersfield starting to get desperate offensively. This defense really starting to pick things up. Jada Holland from the free throw line, that one won't go. Trying to make something happen quick there, as Bakersfield will once again slow things down. Dixon at the top of the key. Finds Eggleston. Eggleston thinking about shooting from downtown once again, as she finds Green in the corner. Full court pass there to Easley, looking to keep that one in play. She does, but it's going to be stripped away by Deja Daniel, looking for the open man. It's Laura Piera.
Daniels is one of the players that has truly taken on the leadership role for her teammates, being one of the older teammates on the roster.
As that one's going to be stripped away. And a foul against the Lopes there, as it looks like Green's going to be okay. She comes up limping just a little bit. It looks like she's going to take a seat. So we'll see if everything's all right with Alexis Green, who already has 2 points in this one, 1 for 3 from the field. Tiana Brown entering this one for the Lopes. As once again, this offense looking to complete this comeback. They're down by as many as 10, 18-8 in this quarter just a few moments ago. Currently on a 6-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Bakersfield looking to make something happen. That one's going to be stripped away by Piera. Looking for Tiana Brown, as that one couldn't have gone any smoother for that Lopes offense. As you'll take another look here, Laura Piera's passing game in this one has been tremendous thus far in the first half, as Tiana Brown once again converting there. So it's a 2-point lead now for Bakersfield. Lopes still looking to complete the comeback. An 8-0 scoring run for this offense, as it looks like it's going to be Saxon in the paint looking to get on the board. Nice move there from Saxon against Kennedy Shorts. Unable to convert, but the foul is called, so they'll shoot 2 from the line. As it looks like Saxon, who already has 5 points in this game, looking to add 2 more, looking to give Bakersfield another 4-point lead in this game. And Jada Moss going to enter this one, as it looks like Jada Holland's going to take a seat, as Carla Balagay looks to re-enter this one as well. We'll see if she comes in after this shot, as they'll get the roll there, as Bakersfield offense has slowed down tremendously here in quarter number 2 after picking up 10 points in that first quarter.
And that is exactly what the Lopes need. Bakersfield offense to slow down.
So Balagay does re-enter this one as Deja Daniel will stay on the court as well. Looks like Kennedy Shorts will take a seat, so Balagay will inbound it to Laura Piera.
Laura Piera and Carla Balagay both helped their Spanish national team earn bronze medals in their country's championship last summer. Pal is extremely proud of them both, only being sophomores. They gained a lot of experience that will carry on to this season. Pal says that they have winners on the team who understand what it takes to achieve an important goal.
And of course, both those players looking to get going here with about 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 2, as the first backcourt violation of the day is going to go to Tiana Brown. 20-16 lead for Bakersfield, as Dallas Jones, who already has 5 points in this one, passes that one off to Saxon, looking for 2 more points of her own. She also has 5. Jones thought about going for the long distance call, way beyond the 3-point line. As this defense for the Lopes, like I mentioned moments ago, stepping up in a big way. Dixon has 5 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. Finds Saxon in the corner with 1 second remaining. That one does not hit the rim. It will be a violation, and the Lopes will once again have an opportunity here to cut into this 4-point lead. Balagay will once again shuffle it off to Laura Piera, who's looking to slow things down here for the Lopes offensively, as they once again look for their first lead. Since the first moments in the first quarter, they were up 2-0 after the shot by Tavia Rowell. As Piera one-on-one with Jones, looking to make something happen herself, throws that one up there, doesn't get the roll. Right there is Deja Daniel, as she picks up her teammate in a big way there, as you'll take another look at the replay. Great offensive move by Deja Daniel, being very aggressive in the paint, making this a 2-point game once again. Right there is Bond making her first appearance in this game. That one gets swatted away as that pass just a little too high to Dallas Jones. And here's the Lopes' opportunity, the one they've been waiting for here in these last 2 quarters. You got 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. You're down by 2, looking to at least nod this game up by 20.
That's exactly what the Lopes need, as they are going to be in the second half soon.
And Coach Powell talking things over with Carla Balagay there before the pass to Laura Piera, as Tiana Brown looking to set things up here at the top of the key. Tiana Brown still looking for that big shot in this game, already has 4 points. Passes that one off to Mae Bryant, looking to make something happen as she gets the roll. As that's Jada Moss tying this game at 20. But Bakersfield right on the attack offensively, as they're looking to wake up that beast that they had in that first quarter. Saxon finds Jones. Jones one-on-one with Piera. 8 seconds to shoot. Unable to get the roll there. Nice shot there from Dallas Jones, who was red hot in that first quarter, like we mentioned. 5 points, 1 for 4 now from the field. Piera looking for Tiana Brown, as that one's going to get thrown away. Another backcourt violation going to be called. So Bakersfield once again looking to capitalize from some of these offensive mistakes early on from the Lopes. And it really has been the tale of 3 players in this game for Bakersfield. Of course, you can look at Dallas Jones, like I mentioned before, 5 points. Who's now 3 for 5 from the field. And then you got Jaden Eggleston as well, who's played well both offensively and defensively in this one. And then, of course, Miracle Saxon with 7 points of her own. Looking to make something happen right here, right now. Once again, Eggleston. The pass to Saxon, back to Easley. Andy Easley looking to make something happen one-on-one with Balagay in the corner. 7 seconds to shoot, as that one's going to be swatted away by that Lopes defense, but it's going to be last touched by, it looked like, Jada Moss. And Bakersfield will once again have 3 seconds to shoot. 3 seconds left on the shot clock here with about 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. Nice pass inbounded there, but great defense right there from Carla Balagay, as that's going to be a violation against Bakersfield, and the Lopes will take it the other way. Brown setting up at the top of the key, looking for some separation. Finds Moss. Moss is going to get stripped there by Eggleston, so great defensive play by Bakersfield once again. Jones, top of the key, looking for, it looked like Singleton, as that one goes right through the hands of Tiana Singleton, and another turnover in this game, as it looks like Laura Piera gonna re-enter this one here in the final 51 seconds. Jada Moss will take a seat. So Coach Powell going with her best 5 here in these final 51 seconds, as this game is tied up at 20 apiece. Brown dealing with the full court press here from the Roadrunners, as it looked like Dallas Jones trying to be sneaky with that one against Jada Holland. But she gets called for the foul. It's her second personal. So Balagay will look to inbound to this one, once again looking to shuffle it off to Laura Piera.
Lopes really looking to take advantage of these mistakes being made.
Once again, Bakersfield looking to put the pressure on as the whistle's called once again. As it looked like Coach McCall wanted an explanation there as to why that one was called. That one, once again, it looked like is going to go against Saxon. That'll be her first personal. So once again, the full court press coming from Bakersfield as they lay off for the moment. Laura Piera, once again, finding some separation down low. From beyond the arc, finds Balagay. Balagay back to Jada Holland at the top of the key. 15 seconds to shoot for the Lopes, 28 seconds remaining in the half. Holland looking for Deja Daniel, almost completing that play as it's stripped away, but stripped right back by Holland, finding Piera from long distance. Unable to go, as that one's gonna be last touched by the Lopes and Carla Balagay. So with about 17 seconds remaining here in half number 1, Bakersfield should have enough time to at least wait until the final seconds here as the shot clock is turned off. So 12 seconds remaining, full court press from this Lopes defense. Saxon finds Eggleston. Eggleston finds Dixon. Dixon for 3. Long distance calling.
Beautiful shot there.
For Jasmine Dixon. And that's the way the first half is going to end. 3-point shot for Jasmine Dixon as she's finally on the board in this one. Now 1 for 4 from the field as Bakersfield goes in to the second half, up by 3, 23-20, but you gotta be happy about how this Lopes offense played in quarter number 2. Really had nothing going for them in quarter number 1, as Bakersfield was able to capitalize on a lot of mistakes, but quarter number 2 was a different story, Montana. The offense got going, which prompted the defense to step up in a big way as well.
Absolutely, Jack. You couldn't have asked for a better offense from the Lopes, and I just have to talk about the growth that this team has had. As we mentioned every single game, the main topic is how young this team is. This is their growth year, and from watching them from their first game until now, what a difference they have made, especially against a tough team like Cal State Bakersfield. Not going to be easy today, but the way that they have stepped up in the second half is how they're going to need to play the entire rest of the game if they want to come out with the win today.
So they're only down by 3 at the moment as they look to kick off WAC conference play with a bang here in 2020. We mentioned they got Bakersfield today, they got California Baptist next week, but let's check out the upcoming schedule brought to you by BSN Sports.
Well, men's basketball will return home next Saturday to take on California Baptist at 6 p.m. Men's basketball is facing also Cal State University Bakersfield at Bakersfield tonight at 8 p.m. Women's basketball will host Chicago State at 6 p.m. on January 16th. And men's volleyball will start their season here at home. First game on January 17th to take on the Buccaneers of Park University Gilbert. You can tune into every home game right here, as always, on GCU TV.
And of course, men's basketball kicking off WAC play tonight at CSU Bakersfield in Bakersfield, California. You can watch that game on ESPN3 before they return home next weekend. And you mentioned the men's volleyball team kicking off their home season on the 17th against Park. And then next month, softball begins on the 6th against Stanford. And then baseball on the 14th against Oklahoma State. Spring semester should be a lot of fun, a lot of action, 4 sports going on all at the same time here in the spring of 2020. But Bakersfield looking to hold on to this 23-20 lead as we enter quarter number 3. You're watching GCU women's basketball action right here on GCU TV. We're back here inside the GCU Arena here in Phoenix, Arizona on the campus of Grand Canyon University for second half action between the GCU Lopes and the Bakersfield Roadrunners. It's a 3-point lead for CSU, 23-20. It's been all about Dallas Jones with 5 points, as well as Miracle Saxon, 7 points. She's been 3 for 8 from the field so far in this one, as the Lopes offense stepping up in a big way in that second half, erasing a 10-point deficit. Bakersfield once led in this game by as much as 10 as we take a look at the Canyon State halftime stats brought to you by Canyon State Credit Union. As you can see right there, field goal percentage, the Lopes nabbing the Roadrunners just by 6%, 38-32, and then turnovers. The Lopes defense doing a solid job against Bakersfield, we mentioned in that second quarter, and then of course from downtown it's been all about Bakersfield so far in this one. The Lopes not converting from the arc so far here in this one, and then the Lopes once again have them nabbed out by 4, 19 rebounds to Bakersfield's 15, as it was once again Bakersfield up by 10, 18-8 at one point in that second quarter before the Lopes came storming back. As Deja Daniel, we've mentioned all season long, if you can get Deja Daniel going early, there's no turning back for that defense, whoever you are, whether you're Bakersfield, Seattle, Utah Valley, as we start WAC play. It's a tough matchup for any opponent as the Lopes look to get going here offensively again here in quarter number 3.
Things looking pretty even regardless of the 3-point field goal percentage. And I mean, things have really started to pick up in the second quarter for the Lopes, and you got to be impressed how they changed things around both offensively and defensively, looking to go into half number 2 the same way that they played in quarter number 2.
And to go back to what we were talking about at the start of the game, Montana, the difference in home court advantage when it comes to the Roadrunners. 8-0 at home in Bakersfield, California, but when they're not there, when they're on the road, they're 0-5. So they're 8-5 overall. Just looking at some of these games at home, a big win over North Texas, San Jose State. Against Westcliff on December 11th, they won 100-44. If that doesn't tell you how good they've played at home, I don't know what will. As once again, it looked like Dallas Jones looking to get something started from the arc right there for Bakersfield. It looks like it's going to be Eggleston taking her shot, misses it, rebounded by Jones. Defense not really stepping up there for the Lopes. A little miscommunication between Deja Daniel and Laura Piera.
And you talked about Bakersfield, those 5 losses all on the road, looking for their first home win. And I mean, Lopes have won their past 3 home games. They're on a 3-game home winning streak, looking to make that 4 today.
And Jones, just in the nick of time, as the shot clock expires, sinks her second 3 of the night, and it's a 26-20 lead for Bakersfield. Not a bad way to start off the second half if you're Coach McCall, but right there, once again, Deja Daniel, speak of the devil. It's his 26-22 lead, as Daniel now has 8 points in this game as she gets on the board pretty quickly here in quarter number 3.
Deja Daniel's really looking to respond in half number 2, and I mean, that's what she's known for. She's kind of quiet in the first half, but second half, things really pick up for her, and there's no stopping her once she gets going.
Dixon finds Saxon at the top of the key. Saxon one-on-one with Balagay looking for some room. Nice play offensively there from Saxon, does not get the roll. So the Lopes once again down by as many as 6 to start this quarter. Looking to once again cut into this lead. Balagay at the top of the key finds Holland. So Holland looking to re-strategize here for the Lopes. Gonna find Piera. 12 seconds to shoot here on the shot clock. Piera still looking to get on the board in this one. Looking for some separation. Finds Deja Daniel once again. As the foul is going to go against, it looks like Eggleston. Some confusion down there on the court. It looks like, and it looks like Vera Saxon is going to get called for with her first personal foul of this game, but it was before the shot went up for Deja Daniel. So the points won't count as the Lopes will inbound it from underneath the basket. A little confusion there here in those first few seconds after that play as they regroup. Inbounded by Brown, finds Holland. Holland one-on-one with Dixon. Brown once again looking for some separation. 2-on-1 coverage from Bakersfield as it's going to be last touch by Brown. So a nice job defensively by Bakersfield. Once again, we saw many tremendous plays from that defense in the first half, looking to once again bring that momentum here into quarter number 3. They lead by as many as 4 right now, as Jones, once again at the top of the key, has 8 points in this one. 5 for 9 from the field as of right now. Passes that one off to Dixon. Dixon finds Saxon wide open for 3.
Beautiful
and a perfect shot there from Saxon, as she now has 10 points, and it's a 7-point lead once again for Bakersfield. And not a man in sight from that Lopes defense. An easy shot right there from Saxon. She's now 5 for 10 from the field. As Brown looking for Jada Holland. As a timeout is going to be called by Coach Powell. Will be her first of this second half, as once again Bakersfield coming out of the gate strong offensively against this Lopes defense. It's 29-22 as you're watching GCU women's basketball action right here on GCU TV.
Curiosity fuels you. It helps you understand the world around you. It's your guide through life. So when you're ready for a fulfilling new career, let your curiosity fuel that change. Change is difficult, but Grand Canyon University's online degree programs in technology make it convenient for you to achieve your dream. While businesses are being transformed by artificial intelligence and analytics, GCU teaches you how to plan for innovation and make sense of the world. By applying that knowledge to today's most challenging problems and sharing your insights, you're helping to build a better tomorrow for you, your community, and your family. Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
Back here on GCU TV, it's a 7-point lead for CSU Bakersfield, 29-22, coming out of the second half. Pretty strong, of course, Miracle Saxon with that 3-point shot moments ago, as Bakersfield once again continues to hit their shots from the arc. The Lopes still looking for their first 3-point conversion of the afternoon, as they once again are going to have to play from behind, going to have to play the catch-up game, and like they did in quarter number 2, erasing that 10-point deficit. They're going to have to erase a 7-point deficit here in the second half if they want to come away with their 6th home win of the season. Inbounded by Tiana Brown, finds Jada Holland on a nice pass. Top of the key.
It was a big weekend last weekend for the Holland family. Jada having the game against Cal Berkeley, and then her brother Javon Holland, the safety for Oregon State, coming away with the win at the Rose Bowl. Very athletic family, and talking to Jada, she's extremely proud of her brother. She got to see him play a couple weeks back when Oregon State took on ASU. So that was a really exciting moment for her.
Deja Daniel looking to come away with the rebound. Their Rose Bowl, a very big deal, big win on New Year's Day. Always an exciting bowl game here this time around this year to kick off the new year in college football. As that one's going to be taken by Eggleston. As that one's going to be rebounded by Deja Daniel, as Holland once again looking to make something happen here for the Lopes, down by 7, looking to get something going offensively here in the second half, as that one is going to be called, it looks like the Roadrunners, as that one's going to go against Miracle Saxon. That's her 2nd personal, so it will be inbounded by Tiana Brown once more. May Bryant gets the inbound. Finds Tavia Rowell, who finds Jada Holland. Holland back to Brown. Finds Deja Daniel once again. Pass off to May Bryant in the paint, looking to make something happen. Unable to find the rim there. So once again, Bakersfield's defense doing a great job stepping up when they need to the most. Only with 3 fouls so far here in the third quarter as well. As Saxon's going to find Dixon on the far side, looking to set the pick there with Saxon. So Dixon in the paint, slashing and dashing, and gets the roll. As she finds glass there, and it's a 31-22 lead once again for Bakersfield, looking to eclipse that 10-point lead they had in the second quarter when they were up 18-8. Currently up by 9, 31-22. No foul called there as Deja Daniel gets the roll, and it looks like she'll get 1-2, looking for the 3-point conversion. as the Lopes once again looking for a big breakout play like that to get themselves back in this game.
Daniels is the leading scorer for the Lopes, over 150 points for her team, 10 of those being tonight in this matchup. She's strong on the free throw line, looking to see what she's going to do right now.
And the Lopes unable to come away with the three-point conversion, but May Bryant trying to make something happen, rebounding that free throw there, as that one's going to be last touched by Bakersfield. So just like that, the Lopes coming away with a 2-point play. Deja Daniel unable to hit the free throw attempt. May Bryant keeping the play alive, and that one was last touched by Dixon. So the Lopes, after a 2-point play, looking to capitalize even more, down by 7 at the moment. Brown at the top of the key, 15 seconds to shoot. Another foul is going to be called there against Dallas Jones. That will be her second personal. So Bakersfield's defense starting to find some cracks here halfway through the third quarter. 5.5 minutes remaining with the Lopes down by 7. And Lexi Green, it looks like, is going to check in here for Dallas Jones. So Jones will take a seat after receiving her second personal foul of the quarter. Lopes currently rolling with May Bryant, Jada Holland, Tavia Rowell, Tiana Brown, and Deja Daniel. And Ashley Austin, who we mentioned has had a big season for CSU Bakersfield, checks into this one as well, as it looks like Dixon's going to take a seat.
Austin is one of those players that has not started this season, but is the second leading scorer on the squad. A nearly complete player. Consistency is the missing ingredient for this sophomore guard. She uses on-ball screens well, pulls up from anywhere, and has those high-arching floaters that she gets over the big defenders.
As Tiana Brown sinks both free throw attempts, and just like that, it's a 5-point game once again, so the Lopes not going down quietly at all in this one. Looking for their first victory against Bakersfield since March of 2018. As Green looking to make something happen once again here for Bakersfield. They've done a nice job answering the call after the Lopes have scored so far in this one, as it looks like Austin trying to make something happen, won't find her there. May Bryant looking to take it herself. Comes away with the foul, so she'll shoot 2 from the line after the foul from Takahara. That's her first personal. So once again, May Bryant stepping up in a big way here in quarter number 3. Saw a few minutes in the first quarter. Looking to get on the board here in quarter number 3. She's 0 for 3 from the field thus far, looking to get on the board here. Lopes have done a nice job hitting their free throw shots as of late. She's not going to get the roll there. Looking to go 1 for 2, as once again the Lopes looking to chip into this 5-point deficit at the hands of CSU Bakersfield. We mentioned CSU Bakersfield 0-1 so far after that loss to UC Riverside, 53-52 a few nights ago. As Bryant sinks the second one, she's on the board, her first point of the day, and it's 31-27. So Dixon, Saxon will take it from the top of the key.
As we mentioned, this is May Bryant's second game back, the freshman forward out of Sandwich, Washington.
And a nice play offensively there for Bakersfield, able to stay with that one after the Lopes looking to snag that one away, and they'll shoot 2 from the line. It looks like it's going to be Lexi Green. And it's going to be Jada Holland's first personal foul of the half as well. So both defenses showing cracks so far here in quarter number 3, as we'll see another timeout here in Phoenix. It's 31-27 Bakersfield as the Lopes continue to chip away with about 4 minutes and 53 seconds left to go here in quarter number 3. You're watching GCU women's basketball right here on GCU TV.
I'm Jeff. I'm earning my Bachelor of Arts in Christian Studies online from GCU. My biggest challenge coming back into school after taking a 15-year break was insecurity. Insecurity that I didn't know how to write a paper, I didn't know how to study anymore. The way that the program is structured, I can kind of grow into the classes, and that really gave me the confidence to be successful. I'm a working professional. I've got a job that demands 40 to 60 hours a week from me. Because of the online structure, I can still get things done. I can still have a life. It allows me to knock out courses when I can. I think my time at GCU is going to help me be a better father, be a better person, be a better disciple. I spent years thinking that I could never do this. So now, the fact that I'm about to graduate, I feel like I achieved something that I never thought I was going to be able to.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
Back here inside the GCU arena as the Lopes continue to play the catch-up game here against the Bakersfield Roadrunners. We've seen kind of a mix so far from quarter number 1 and quarter number 2, Montana. We've seen the effects from quarter number 1, Bakersfield's offense stepping up in a big way as the Lopes tried to find themselves offensively in the first part of this quarter. But again, the Lopes doing a great job defensively in these past few minutes, capitalizing on some of these key mistakes defensively from Bakersfield, hitting their shots to cut this lead. It was once a 9-point lead for Bakersfield in this half just a few minutes ago. It's now down to 4 as they only lead 31-27.
Yeah, Jack, consistency is what both of these teams are missing, and one of them is going to need to stay consistent if they're going to want to go into quarter number 4 with the lead.
And after the first personal foul from Jada Holland before the timeout, Lexi Green shoots from the line, doesn't hit the first shot, so Bakersfield 0 for 3 in their last 3 free throw attempts. Again, just 4 minutes and 53 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. There's a 23-20 lead for Bakersfield at the half, as they've now scored just 9 points so far here in quarter number 3. Lopes with 7 points of their own. They're pretty even offensively after a hot start from Bakersfield. A slow start from this Lopes offense. But like we just mentioned, the Lopes able to turn things around offensively, looking to keep possession here. Looks like they are going to be able to, as May Bryant doing a nice job keeping that one in possession for the Lopes after the steal from Lexi Green. So it looks like we'll see another substitution here from Coach Powell. As Jada Moss come in for Tavia Rowell, who's going to take a seat. Tavia Rowell, since those first 2 points in the opening minute, has been silenced by this Bakersfield defense, usually one of the Lopes' top scorers offensively. Still plenty of time to get going in this basketball game. And it looks like it's going to be inbounded. Well, it looks like Jada Holland's going to go to the line, so that was the third personal from Austin in this game. So Jada Holland will shoot 2. 2 for 4 from the line so far in this game. 5-point lead for Bakersfield.
Jada Holland is the second leading scorer for the Lopes. Coach is proud of what Jada has accomplished this season. She is a special player, and Coach says what makes her so unique from all the other teammates is her mindset. Jada's mind is in the game, and even when I caught up with her, I can just see the passion that she has behind the sport of basketball itself.
So she goes 1 for 2 from the line, as once again Bakersfield up by 4 has another opportunity to regain a 3-possession lead. Dixon on the other side. One-on-one here with Jada Moss. Lopes defense doing a tremendous job shutting down this offense before that last timeout, but right there is Ashley Austin. You mentioned Austin not starting in this game, but one of the more devastating offensive players and assets on that Bakersfield offense. Steps up in a big way there, getting on the board for the first time in this half. Jada Holland looking for Deja Daniel down low, 2-on-1 coverage, unable to get the roll. Right there is May Bryant once again being very aggressive here in quarter number 3, coming away with her second rebound. So 10 seconds to shoot here for Jada Holland. Finds Deja Daniel. Right there once again is May Bryant, as she's going to come away with 2 free throw attempts here, as Austin's going to get called for the foul. Could have gone either way, honestly, there after
big takedown.
A burst there from May Bryant. Could have been a charge call on her. Instead, it's going to go against Ashley Austin. So May Bryant once again shooting from the line, 1 for 2 just moments ago. Hits the first here, and it's 34-29. So a 5-point lead now for Bakersfield. Can't say enough about May Bryant here in the third quarter, really stepping up defensively here with 4 rebounds as she hits both free throws from the line.
And that's exactly what the Lopes needed right now.
So a 4-point lead now for Bakersfield as the Lopes continue to play that catch-up game. We saw them tie the game at 20 in quarter number 2 after an abysmal first quarter offensively. Bakersfield's offense doing a nice job keeping this Lopes offense at bay for the moment. Ashley Austin from the top of the key. Austin with 4 points already in this one with 2 rebounds. Finds Green. Lexus Green able to get the roll as she throws that one up. And it's a 36-30 game, so Bakersfield's offense hitting everything at the moment.
Beautiful
as Laura
backspin.
Piera, once again at the top of the key, one-on-one against Dixon. May Bryant, once again looking to be the key factor here for the Lopes. A great pass to Deja Daniel, just unable to get that one to go. As the Lopes will once again regain possession there after the travel from, I believe that was Jaden Eggleston. That'll be her first travel of the day. So the Lopes once again down by 6, but they have had many opportunities in this game. They'll have one more here. Holland will inbound, looking for Piera. And Piera dishes it right back to Jada Holland. One-on-one with Easley. To Daniel, back to Piera. Piera still looking to get on the board. Does not get the roll, gets her own rebound. Finds, it looked like Jada Moss there, unable to get that one to go. And once again, May Bryant making things happen in the paint. Doesn't get it to roll, but she'll shoot 2 more from the line, looking to add to her stats, looking to pad her stats. And once again, looking to get the Lopes back in this game. You really can't say enough about May Bryant here in quarter number 3.
Yeah, you gotta love what you see from her.
So she's hit 4 in a row thus far. 4 for 5 from the line here in quarter number 3. Having a breakout quarter here in the first game of the new year for the Lopes. She sinks both shots once again, and once again it's a 4-point game. But we'll see if this Lopes defense can shut the doors here on Bakersfield in the remaining 2.5 minutes in quarter number 3. Piera looking to put the pressure on easily. 2-on-1 coverage against Daniel and Holland. Looking for the open man, finds Ashley Austin once again. Executed perfectly by Bakersfield again. Finding Ashley Austin in the paint. We mentioned if Deja Daniel gets going, it could spell the end for Bakersfield, but the same could be said about Ashley Austin. If the Lopes can't stop her down in the paint, it could be game over, only down by 6 as well. Looked like Bryant was looking for Piera, finds Holland instead, finds Deja Daniel at the top of the key. 8 seconds to shoot. Jada Moss looking to make something happen, gets blocked there by Ashley Austin as that one's going to be thrown away, and it looks like it's going to go out of play as the shot clock expires, but right there is Bakersfield on the attack as that one's going to get out of play, but Bakersfield will inbound it underneath the basket. It looks like it's going to be Lexi Green. And once again, Bakersfield's offense really putting the pressure on this Lopes defense that's unable to solve anything here in the past few minutes. From downtown, it's Lexi Green. A quick shot there after the inbound pass, and just like that, it looked like the Lopes, who were down by as many as 4 moments ago, now trail by 9. It's 41-32 as once again Laura Piera looks to get something going from the top of the key. One-on-one with Green, finds Deja Daniel. Lopes looking to be smart here, down by 9, don't want to make any conscious shots here as Jada Holland looking to keep that one in play for the Lopes. She does, finds Moss from beyond the arc. Laura Piera back to the top of the key. 2 seconds to shoot from way downtown. That one wasn't going to go as it's once again rebounded by May Bryant. Who else but May Bryant here in quarter number 3 as it's a 41-34 game here as we take a look at the replay. 2-on-1 coverage making it look very easy there was May Bryant. As once again the Lopes once again looking to capitalize on some of these mistakes as they will once again take over possession here down by 7.
May Bryant's really came in clutch when the Lopes have needed her most, scoring 7 points already this afternoon.
7 points in 12 minutes in this game. She's played the bulk of her time here in quarter number 3.
I know Coach is happy to have her back after that injury. She's
Quick
definitely
pass
proven
to Bryant
herself.
once again. Man, I don't know what to say anymore about May Bryant. It's been the May Bryant show
enough.
here in quarter number 3. Nice pass there from Deja Daniel. Finds the glass. Bank has certainly been open for May Bryant here in the third quarter. It's a 5-point lead now for Bakersfield. They got 10 seconds left on the clock. Shot clock has been shut off, and that one's going to be thrown away, and the Lopes will have another opportunity here with about 7 seconds remaining to get something going, and May Bryant will inbound this one to Jada Holland, as it looks like Tavia Rowell is going to re-enter this game as Jada Moss will take a seat. That one's going to be inbounded. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Lopes have to get something going here. Jada Holland from the top of the key, from long distance, going to be blocked by Bakersfield, so the defense shows up one more time late for CSU Bakersfield. But once again, as many times as Bakersfield has taken a sizable lead in this game, the Lopes have come storming back offensively in this one, as they will continue to play the catch-up game as we enter quarter number 4. But it was the May Bryant show. You can't say nothing bad about May Bryant in that third quarter. 9 points, shooting 4 from 6 from the field in just 12 minutes.
Absolutely, May Bryant really making her comeback home game tonight. I'm sure she's happy to be back from her injury, back on the court. Only a freshman. We can enjoy coffee, tea, and smoothies from Grand Canyon's very own GCBC. That's the Grand Canyon Beverage Company, open in the Student Union, Roadrunner, and Diamondback apartments.
So we'll see if the Lopes can complete this comeback. They've, like I mentioned, tied the game at 20 in quarter number 2. And they only saw the lead when they went up 2-0 after that. Again, no-look pass from Laura Pierre to Tavia Rowell for the first 2 points of the game in the opening minutes, but it's been all Bakersfield since then. Talk about Jasmine Dixon and Jones leading the charge with 5 points each. Eggleston with 2 points, 1 for 6 from the field. And, of course, Ashley Austin with 6 points in that third quarter, really getting going. Deja Daniels played well defensively and offensively as well. Should be an interesting fourth quarter as, again, the Lopes looking to come away with their first win in 2020. We'll see if they can do it as you're watching GCU women's basketball right here on GCU TV. So we'll see who Coach Powell throws out there to start off this quarter. 10 minutes here in quarter number 4. Looks like it's going to be Laura Piera, May Bryant, Jada Holland, Deja Daniel, and Tavia Rowell. So the same 5 they had on the court when they finished quarter number 3. Piera inbounding to Holland. We'll see how aggressive the Lopes are against this Bakersfield defense that's done a nice job shutting them down in this game despite going on a couple of hot streaks.
As we mentioned earlier, both teams looking for their first win of WACtion.
Piera finds May Bryant once again. That one's going to be stripped away. No foul called there against Bryant. Not having the same luck to start quarter number 4 as she did in quarter number 3, as the foul is going to go against Bryant there. That's her first personal foul offensively, as that one will be inbounded to Lexi Green. Green with that 3-point conversion in the final moments to give Bakersfield a 9-point lead. It's been since cut to 5. As Dixon finds easily in the corner, won't get the roll. Looking for the rebound there was Austin. Deja Daniel doing a nice job trying to strip that one away, but it was last touched by the Lopes. So it looks like Tiana Brown will re-enter this one for Coach Powell. Tavia Rowell will once again take a seat for the moment.
As WAC play picks up, the preseason media pick is New Mexico expected to finish first in the media. California Baptist behind them with 96 points overall. Then Kansas City right behind Bakersfield Roadrunners. UTRGV came in 4th, and then Utah Valley in 5th, followed by Seattle U, and then Grand Canyon and Chicago State at the bottom of the poll.
I believe at the start of the season, the Lopes were projected to finish 7th, now 8th. However, if they continue to play the way that they've played at home this season, 5-2, looking for a win here today, still very possible, only down by 5.
Definitely, Lopes are looking to change the preseason media pick poll.
Well, they still got ways to go here this afternoon with about 9 minutes remaining. Bakersfield once again shooting from the line. as that one is going to be sunk by Easley. So a 6-point lead now. Made 7. That was, I believe, Jaden Eggleston from the line. So Eggleston now with 4 points on the afternoon. So Laura Piera once again looking to set things up offensively. The Lopes not really being too aggressive at the moment. So plenty of time left in this quarter, only down by 7. Only takes a few shots here as Daniel looking for Balagay down low, finds Daniel by herself as she's going to get the foul, and she'll shoot 2 from the line as Austin with the smart foul there late in the final seconds. A great look there from Carla Balagay finding Deja Daniel as Daniel will once again look to chip into this lead from Bakersfield. We mentioned Deja Daniel really got going in that second quarter as well. She now has 10 points in the game, looking for 11 and 12 right here. Won't hit the first shot, does not get the roll off the rim. Bakersfield doing a better job in this second half, hitting their free throw shots. As Daniel goes 1 for 2 from the line. It's a 6-point game now, 2-possession game for Bakersfield.
January 6, 2001 was the first time these teams have ever met, almost 19 years ago to the day. So a lot of history behind these two teams facing each other. And Lopes looking to change that history today. As we mentioned earlier, 23 times the Roadrunners have defeated the Lopes. Lopes haven't defeated the Roadrunners in the last 4 outings. Their last win against them was back in 2018.
Of course, that was late in the season. They ended their season in 2019 in the WAC tournament, like we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast.
Yeah, Bakersfield eliminated the Lopes.
Would be quite a way. They found a way to finish this one off, as that one was a very clutch shot by it looked like Andy Easley, who only had 2 points going into that last possession, but a huge play for Bakersfield late in this game. As they led by 6, they now lead by 8, and they're looking for the 3-point play here after the foul from Deja Daniel. So Andy Easley, who's been making plays happen here in the second and third quarters, makes arguably the biggest play for Bakersfield offensively in this fourth quarter, as once again driven that lead up for Bakersfield. They now lead by 9, as Carla Balagay will inbound this one to Jada Holland, as it looks like Dixon will take a seat for the moment. Holland finds Deja Daniel, top of the key, looking for Piera from the arc. Thought about taking a chance there, but Balagay is going to find Jada Holland. 13 seconds to shoot, back to Piera, one-on-one here with Jones. 2-on-1 coverage now as Austin enters the picture. Back to Deja Daniel, that one gets stripped by Austin, but she's going to get called for her second personal of the quarter.
Bakersfield foul number 54, Vanessa Austin Herford, 13th foul.
As it looks like Laura Piera is going to inbound this one right underneath the basket. In a 3-possession game now for Bakersfield. They've led it by as many as 10 in this game, a 10-point lead in quarter number 2. They had a 9-point lead in quarter number 3. Now another 9-point lead here in quarter number 4, as the Lopes have done a tremendous job once again, to reiterate, playing the catch-up game in this game.
And they're going to need to continue that, as there's only 7 minutes left of play.
Pierre,
7 minutes to change that 8-point deficit.
Great pass by Piera to Carla Balagay. 3-on-1 coverage. It's just a mountain of yellow and blue there as Carla Balagay comes out of nowhere, making that one look easy. Took her time, was able to connect. It's a 46-39 game now, 7-point game. Once again, a 3-possession game, in this one, as Andy Easley finds Eggleston. Eggleston looking to make something happen in the paint, as she's not going to get the roll. Deja Daniel gets the rebound. Lopes looking for the breakaway here. Jada Holland thought better of it, finds Pierre, as that one gets tipped away by Jones. It looked like Jada Holland was going to take that one to the house. Thought better of it, as Pierre is going to take a seat for a moment. Venla Veras entering this one for the Lopes. The Lopes, like we've mentioned, have hit absolutely nothing from the arc so far in this game, looking for a big shot. And who better than Venla Veras to possibly knock one down for you with 6.5 minutes left to go in this game, as Jada Holland will once again set this one up from the top of the key, looking for some separation. Brown, one-on-one with Easy, and there's Venla Veras, like I mentioned, looking for the long distance call, unable to get the roll. They go back to Veras, back to Holland. 4-3, doesn't go. The Lopes now 0 for 6 from the arc, as the foul right there is going to go against Eggleston, her first personal. So the Lopes finding some separation from downtown on this drive. They've just not been able to connect, as they've not been able to connect all afternoon long, with Brown inbounding. Finds Deja Daniel, one-on-one with Eggleston. Holland, one-on-one here with Dixon. Finds Balagay in the paint. Balagay looking for the two-point play. She'll find it as she gets the friendly roll there.
That is
one-on-one
exactly
against
what
Saxon.
the Lopes needed.
As you take another look here on the replay, another friendly roll there from Carla Balagay. She's starting to step up here in quarter number 4. A 5-point lead once again for the Lopes, not going away quietly offensively. As Dixon looking for some separation after the pick from Saxon, finds Easley. Andy Easley from downtown. That one's not going to go, and here's the Lopes' opportunity right now as Jada Holland takes it up the court. Once again, Bakersfield, no doubt, going to be putting the pressure on defensively. Holland just looking for some separation, looking for Venla Veras from the arc as she looks to take it herself, looking for the foul. She does get the foul call, and she'll shoot 2 from the line as she collides there in the paint with Deja Daniel, it looks like. And this is not a good sign for the Lopes, colliding with Venla Veras. We'll see if Deja Daniel's okay, as it looks like May Bryant is going to check in for Deja Daniel.
Looks like she's walking it off a little bit.
And it will be May Bryant checking in for Deja Daniel. Hopefully nothing too serious for the Lopes powerhouse. We mentioned in this game, 12 points thus far. So it's going to be Venla Veras shooting 2 from the line after that last attempt. Again, this is the Lopes' opportunity with 5.5 minutes remaining, only down by 5. They've trailed by as many as 9 3 times in this game. As she misses the first shot, we mentioned Bakersfield doing a much better job hitting their free throw attempts than the Lopes. Though in that third quarter, we did see May Bryant go 5 for 6 from the line, as it's 1 for 2 here for Venla Veras as she gets on the board. But once again, Bakersfield up by 4 has another opportunity here to put the nail in the coffin if need be. Dixon, one-on-one with Holland, finds Andy Easley once more. Easley looking for some separation, finds Jones. Jones looking to be sneaky down in the paint. Saxon finds the shot from the outside, won't go, but rebounded by Jones. 17 seconds to shoot as the shot clock resets. Ashley Austin unable to get the roll, gets her own rebound as Ashley Austin puts it up once more, once again unable to connect, and Jada Holland finally giving the Lopes defense an opportunity here after an impressive drive there from CSU Bakersfield, just unable to come away with anything. But 3 rebounds alone on that drive as Jada Holland looking for some separation once more against Dixon. Does not get the call there, and a nice play there by Saxon, able to keep that ball in play as well as herself in play, giving Bakersfield yet another opportunity here to add to that sizable lead. So 4.5 minutes remaining in this game, 4 minutes, 23 seconds and counting, as that one's going to be passed off to Austin, tipped by Tiana Brown. And that one's going to go against Brown. That's her first personal. So another timeout going to be called late in this one. 4.5 minutes to go. It's 46-42 as we take a look at the GCU softball team in attendance. We mentioned they start their season on February 6th against Stanford. And they're cheering on the basketball team here today as they look to complete the comeback after this media timeout. 46-42 Bakersfield as you're watching GCU women's basketball right here on GCU TV.
Let's actually do it right. Hi guys, what's up? Have you guys ever heard of Ask GCU?
I have heard of it. I have before, yeah.
What is your favorite Ask GCU episode?
Why should go to GCU?
It's probably the best food place.
You know, we all love food.
Yeah.
So probably that episode.
What's the best way to drink a stampede?
Go karts.
What is your favorite Ask GCU episode?
All of them.
Yeah! Thank you!
My favorite episode is probably where they asked about the Chick-fil-A line.
The breakfast one's pretty good.
The one where you guys talk about the best places to have breakfast on campus and everyone's at Chick-fil-A.
That's the best breakfast I ever had.
The Welcome Week episode.
The Welcome Week one, that one's really clutch.
The Welcome Week, where Brittany jumps around into people's cars and asks them questions. Remember, kids, don't get into people's vehicles.
I just really like you guys.
I just like it when you're in it.
You too!
Tweet hashtag AskGCU to get your question featured.
Four minutes and 21 seconds remaining here in regulation between the CSU Bakersfield Roadrunners and the Grand Canyon University Lopes. It's 46-42 Bakersfield looking for their first WAC Conference win of the year. The Lopes looking for their 6th home win of the year as they look for their first WAC win of the year as well. Have continued to stay in this game, though only having one lead. They led 2-0 in the first minute of this game before surrendering that lead to Bakersfield, and Bakersfield have not looked back since. Lopes tying the game once in quarter number 2 at 20 apiece. They've trailed by as many as 9 points 3 different times in this game. They trail by 4 at the moment. Looking to be the comeback kids to start 2020. Piera finds May Bryant. Bryant looking for the roll. And there's May Bryant once again. And just like that, May Bryant tying Deja Daniel for the team leading points today with 11. And she only did it in 15 minutes. It's 46-44 the Lopes.
May Bryant coming in clutch when needed for the Lopes squad.
And another clutch shot there from Ashley Austin, who's been a wrecking crew for Bakersfield so far in this second half. She now has 8 points of her own, 4 for 7 in the paint. It's a 4-point lead once again for Bakersfield. The Lopes have come within 2 points multiple times in this half. Just unable to pull the trigger late as, once again, May Bryant finds the basket from the pass from Laura Piera. So Piera with another assist to May Bryant, 2 in as many moments. As you take another look here, another no-look pass from Laura Piera. It looked like Jones trying to defend that one late, doesn't find it. Saxon trying to make something happen, finds Jones from long distance. Did not get enough backspin on that one as that one barely hits the rim. And here come the Lopes, once again down by 2, 48-46, 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Laura Pierre trying to be smart here at the top of the key, still looking to get on the board herself. Ben Laveris finding Tiana Brown, looking for an opening in the paint.
Lopes
Looks
offense.
for Piera. Piera with 6 seconds remaining here on the shot clock, looking to tie the game from downtown. Unable to go, does not hit the rim, so there will be a shot clock violation here from the Lopes. And Bakersfield will once again look to add to their lead as they only lead it by 2. The Lopes continue to be unable to pull that trigger and tie this game. Piera looking for the lead on that shot as she's been shut out in this one so far.
Lopes are going to need to stay consistent offensively if they're looking to tie things up here. Only down by 2, 2 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock.
Going to be Jones. Jones looking for a big shot here. We've seen Bakersfield come away with a few devastating shots in this game, a few devastating shots from downtown as well to put them up by a few scores as a big steal coming there for Laura Pierre. She bobbles it, and right there is Bakersfield able to come away with the basketball. And it looks like Bakersfield will once again, looks like the Lopes will regain possession here. So the Lopes once again will be trying to nod this game up at 48 apiece. As that was another personal foul, looked like from Saxon on Laura Pierre. That's her 3rd of this game, so Pierre will shoot from the line for the first time this afternoon. She sinks the first one. And just like that, Laura Pierre on the board in this one.
Much needed
Arguably
shot.
the biggest basket of this game for the Lopes. And Piera sinks it, and just like that, we're knotted up at 48. So the Lopes complete the comeback, looking to take the lead now with 2 minutes remaining in this game. It's a barn burner, folks, here in the first game of 2020 between the Lopes and the Roadrunners. Roadrunners looking to take that lead right back from the Lopes, looking to answer the call. Eggleston from the top of the key. 10 seconds to shoot here for Andy Easley. Unable to get the roll. Nice move there against Ven Laveris. Right there on the rebound is Austin, as that one's going to get stripped away by Laura Piera, but that one goes out of play. Last touched by Piera. And once again, Bakersfield will have another opportunity to regain the lead. So no points in the last 2 minutes and 5 seconds for Bakersfield. Looking to right that wrong right here, right now, with 1 minute and 37 seconds remaining. As they find Ashley Austin on the far side. Tripped up is May Bryant. Down low is Eggleston, and Eggleston's going to shoot 2 from the line after the foul from Deja Daniel, who re-enters this one. So a big injury scare early on in this quarter. It looked like Deja Daniel is good to go here in the final minute and a half. As it looks like it will be Eggleston shooting 2. Eggleston with 4 points, 1 for 8 from the field. As Bakersfield regains the lead, 49-48. Eggleston now with 5 points. Eggleston coming off a 13-point performance against UC Riverside a few days ago. As she hits both from the line, and it's a 50-48 lead now for Bakersfield. A few substitutions coming in as Dixon re-enters this game. I mentioned Jasmine Dixon with 5 points, just 3 for 7 from the field in the second half, as Piera one-on-one with Jones. Again, only 1 minute and 23 seconds remaining as Coach Powell takes a very smart timeout here with 1 minute 23 remaining. We'll see if the Lopes are able to once again complete this comeback. They've been playing catch-up all day long, ladies and gents. It's 50-48 Bakersfield as you're watching GCU women's basketball right here on GCU TV.
Curiosity fuels you. It helps you understand the world around you. It's your guide through life. So when you're ready for a fulfilling new career, let your curiosity fuel that change. Change is difficult, but Grand Canyon University's online degree programs in technology make it convenient for you to achieve your dream. While businesses are being transformed by artificial intelligence and analytics, GCU teaches you how to plan for innovation and make sense of the world. By applying that knowledge to today's most challenging problems and sharing your insights, you're helping to build a better tomorrow for you, your community, and your family. Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
1:23 remaining here in quarter number 4 inside the GCU Arena. It's a 50-48 lead for CSU Bakersfield. After Jaden Eggleston shot 2 from the line, her first 2 free throw attempts of the day, regaining Bakersfield that 50-48 lead. It's a 2-point advantage after the Lopes tied things up at 48 apiece. Looking to knot things up at 50 apiece here, as well as Jada Holland with possession. Lopes looking to be smart here in the final minute. So that one's going to go against Bakersfield. And it's going to be the fourth personal foul of the day for Miracle Saxon. Saxon playing a vital role offensively in this one for CSU Bakersfield. I'm sure Coach McCall does not want to lose her in these final few moments, as she'll take a seat for the moment. Going to play it safe, as Laura Piera will once again shoot 2 from the line. Piera tying things up moments ago with 2 free throw attempts, has played tremendous defense all night long with many assists as well. 6 assists so far in this one, 3 of them connecting with May Bryant, 2 Deja Daniel, as well as 1 with Tiana Brown, as she misses the first shot here. So Laura Piera looking to go 3 for 4 from the line here in quarter number 4, with her team down by 2, 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. As she gets the friendly roll for the second one, and it's 50-49.
Very vital shot needed for the Lopes, and Laura Piera answered right there.
So down by 1, the ball is in Bakersfield court, as They lead by 1. Have time to isolate the clock if need be. 15 seconds to shoot. Ashley Austin being very aggressive in the paint against Deja Daniel. Able to get that roll, and they now have a 3-point lead. And all advantage now goes towards the Roadrunners with only 58 seconds remaining in this game. The Lopes have no choice but to hit their shots and capitalize on these opportunities now. Down by 3, so we'll see if they're able to get the job done. Another timeout, this one taken by Coach McCall. You're watching GCU women's basketball action right here on GCU TV.
Andrea, and I'm earning my PhD online at GCU. Pursuing my PhD online at Grand Canyon University is a huge investment into my future. I'm also learning critical thinking and problem-solving skills that I can apply to every facet of my life. When you are working, going to school, balance is key. I really try to practice what I preach to my students. As an online faculty member, I stress the importance of time management, and I demonstrate that by example. A Christian worldview is important to me in all facets of my life because it is a huge part of who I am. And I want to make sure I'm demonstrating that not only to my students, but to my children. I plant these seeds that when they're older, they're also demonstrating God's love through service. GCU's community is welcoming, whether you attend on campus, online, or in the evening. We are all one big family.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
And another big play from CSU Bakersfield moments ago before the timeout from Coach McCall, as GCU, as soon as we come back from commercial break, takes a timeout of their own, as a very vital 58 seconds remaining in this game. But the ball, like I said, is in Bakersfield's court right now. Up by 3, have plenty of opportunities to isolate the clock here, as the Lopes defense will be sure to foul here in the final moments if Bakersfield is in possession of the ball. Up by 3, the Lopes, we've mentioned all day long, have not had much success from downtown in this game. In fact, they haven't hit a shot from downtown in this game. They could use it in a big way right here in the final minute, down by 3. We'll see how Coach Powell wants to strategize here with Piera inbounding this one, looking for the open man, finds Jada Holland, looking to be smart as this Bakersfield defense looks to step up in a big way. Holland able to get the roll there, making that one look way too easy. Very difficult play there for Jada Holland, getting the job done with about 53 seconds remaining. 2-on-1 coverage with, again, Ashley Austin in Jada Holland's face, as Coach McCall once again going to take another timeout. 3 timeouts in the past 60 seconds. Again, very vital part in this game. 53 seconds remaining, 52-51. Roadrunners, you're watching GCU women's basketball right here on GCU TV.
I'm Courtney, and I'm earning a master's online at GCU in Christian ministry. My husband is in the military, so we move a lot. I really wanted a school that would support me no matter where I lived, and GCU was a great fit for that because although it's a rigorous program, I really enjoy that I get to do it on my time. Sometimes that's at a coffee shop, sometimes it's in my office. Faith is a big part of my life. I play violin in my church, and I get to express my gifts and worship God. I pray continually, and I just really try to seek God. I really wanted to go to a school that could highlight that and worship God freely, and GCU definitely gave me the platform to do that. Being an online learner at GCU, I've...
Back here on GCU TV as we get action rolling right off the bat after that commercial break. 50 seconds remaining, 52-51. Bakersfield in control. Andy Easley looking for the open man, finds Jones in the corner. 40 seconds remaining as this Lopes defense looking to put the pressure on, and from downtown it's going to be Austin, and we've talked about the devastating shots that Bakersfield's hit in this game, notably from the distance. It's going to be Ashley Austin once again with a huge, huge shot in this game as Bakersfield now leads 55-51.
You know, this is surprising as GCU has the top 3 most accurate three-point shooters in the WAC. Ben Laveris leads the conference at 45.3%, followed by Tavia Rowell, 41.3%, and Jada Holland with a 40.7%. But tonight they have not been super successful in that three-point realm, as Bakersfield has just proven themselves to be. This is a lot like Bakersfield's last game against UC Riverside, ending in a 52-53 loss. And right now the score is pretty close, 55-51, 32 seconds remaining in this final quarter. Looking to see what the Lopes are gonna do to change the score.
And you mentioned the percentages there from distance, 32.4 seconds remaining. You're down by 4. As soon as Bakersfield gets possession here, you know you're gonna have to foul. Down by 2 possessions right now, so the Lopes may have no choice but to try from the arc here, from the distance. Gonna need a long distance calling here, whether it's Laura Piera or May Bryant.
And that's where they've
Jada
been struggling
Holland.
all night.
So it looks like it's gonna be Tavia Rowell inbounding things for Coach Powell's squad with about 32.9 seconds. So they put 0.2 seconds back on the clock, 32.9 seconds remaining. Rowell looking for the inbound pass, looking for Holland, finds Holland. Holland looking for some space. We'll see if the Lopes opt to go from a shot from the distance here. Looks like Deja Daniel looking to take it herself, gets the call. Looks like she'll shoot 2 here from the line. So another foul from Saxon. It's 55-51. 2 big free throws coming from Deja Daniels. Ven Laveris, mentioned how strong Ven Laveris has been from downtown this season. She'll come into this game as she checks in for Tavia Rowell.
Just a couple weeks ago, Deja Daniel getting that buzzer beater shot in the final 3 seconds of the game. Looking to see if she can apply that pressure here.
And once again, the Lopes failing to hit these shots, these free throw attempts late in this game. It's been Bakersfield's strong suit as well as shooting from the distance in this one, as Daniel goes 1 for 2. It's 55-52, a 1-possession game now, and another timeout's gonna be called in this game by Coach McCall, as Bakersfield's gonna have to be smart in this possession offensively, as the Lopes may have no choice now but to shoot from long distance with 20 seconds remaining. We'll see what the Lopes are able to do here in the final moments as you're watching GCU women's basketball action right here on GCU TV.
Performance is your profession. You excel in bringing the best out of people. Through leadership and insight, you help others fulfill their promise. You share a unique bond with your family and cherish your time together. But you strive to take the next step in your career. GCU's online degree program in performance psychology will enhance your skills in helping others succeed. Master your craft in an online PhD program that puts innovation and technology at the heart of education. And you can do it all within a tight schedule without
Back here on GCU TV as we get rolling here in the final 20 seconds. Andy Easley looking to make something happen, just bounces that one off the foot of Jada Moss. Smart play there from Bakersfield sophomore. And with 20 seconds remaining, Bakersfield looking to get one final shot off, only up by 1 possession. We'll see if the Lopes foul here with 20 seconds remaining, looking to play smart, conservative defense here in the final moments. And the foul right there is going to be called against Deja Daniel on Vanessa Austin.
Not what you want in these final 19 seconds of the game, being down by 3.
So Coach Powell talking things over with her starting 5 once more here. 19.1 seconds remaining. 55-52 lead for CSU Bakersfield. We mentioned Vanessa Austin really stepping up in a big way, and then a few moments ago, Ashley Austin, who hadn't had a point all afternoon long, comes away with the most devastating shot in this game to put her team up by 4. 55-51, the Lopes have since hit 1 free throw attempt, so it's 55-52. Not quite sure who called timeout here, but both teams discussing things over. Coach Powell and Coach McCall, respectively, talking things over with their starting 5.
Looks like officials may be talking things over with scorekeepers, maybe reviewing something. You can see the shot of the softball team right there, showing their support for the Lopes women's basketball.
They've
Something
been
I
here,
love.
been here all afternoon long.
Yeah, something we gotta love about GCU athletics is how much support each team shows each other. I mean, you go to any sporting event and you see another team in the crowd cheering on their Lopes. Definitely a unique type of school that we got here, Jack.
And the Lopes looking for a unique ending here in the home opener in 2020, looking to start the decade off fresh, as we'll see what the officials decide here, reviewing that last play with Deja Daniel and Vanessa Austin. Got roughed up on the tail end of that play.
Lopes really hoping things go over in their favor in these final seconds remaining.
And to recap this game, first quarter was all about CSU Bakersfield. The offense wasn't as strong as it's been throughout the duration of this game, but just enough against the Lopes offense that just looked lost in the first quarter. Only 10 points for them, and then in the second quarter, the Lopes defense and offense both stepping up in a big way. CSU Bakersfield really caught off guard in that second quarter, only entering the half up by 3, and then the third quarter, you could say much of the same. You saw a bit of the first quarter Lopes and a bit of the second quarter Lopes, not really finding themselves in the first 5 minutes, but in those final 5 minutes, really stepping up in a big way, both defensively and offensively against this Bakersfield offense and defense. And then in the fourth quarter, once again, the Lopes completing the comeback, tying this game on multiple occasions, but Bakersfield has been able to hit the big shots, especially Ashley Austin with that three-point conversion moments ago. So the Roadrunners coming back out on the court. So after review, it's going to be an intentional foul against the Lopes, and it looks like it was against May Bryant. So 2 shots coming now from, it looks like, Dallas Jones. So Jones with 8 points already in this game. 1 for 1 so far from the line. So once again, it's a 2-possession game for Bakersfield, up by 4. They've not been able to put that nail in the coffin all afternoon long, as she shoots 1 for 2 from the field and an opportunity to go up by 5 there, only up by 4. So a 2-possession game nonetheless, but it affords the Lopes a quick offensive play in the paint if need be.
2 vital shots is what the Lopes need to tie things up right here.
And Laura Piera making the smart move there, fouling. It looks like Austin right off the bat here, so she'll shoot 2 from the line. Ashley Austin with the big 3-point play moments ago, looking for 2 more right here with her team up by 4. Jasmine Dixon looks to take a seat, possibly for the final time in this one, as Jones will take a seat as well. But Ashley Austin, one of the more premier shooters on this Bakersfield offense, looking to solidify things for Bakersfield. Looking for their 24th lifetime win over GCU dating back to 2001. And if she's able to sink this second shot, the Lopes will have no choice but to shoot from long distance at least twice if they want to nod this game up. That shot's missed. Going to be rebounded by, it looked like Takahara. Takahara shut out so far in this one, but it looks like she's going to be fouled on the court. And just like that, Jones and Dixon will re-enter this game, as well as Andy Easley. So Jones will inbound it from underneath the basket. Bakersfield in total control at the moment, as another foul, another smart foul there from May Bryant. That one's going to go on Eggleston. Eggleston with already 4 free throw attempts so far in this game to go with her 6 points. So Bakersfield in total control at the moment, up by 5, 14.4 seconds remaining.
Worst possible timing for the Lopes. Final 14 seconds to go, and back-to-back free throws.
And they now lead by 6, so unless Bakersfield and Eggleston are able to hit this shot right here, the Lopes will absolutely need 2 shots from the arc in this game, as Piera looking to storm up court here with her team down by 7. 10 seconds remaining, really taking her time here late, not really being able to find anything offensively, as that pass is going to be deflected. And with about 5 seconds remaining in this game, it looks like Bakersfield is going to come away with the win. Not a whole lot sense of urgency there in the final moments from this Lopes offense. Looking to take the final shot is May Bryant, and she's able to hit that shot at the buzzer, completing the May Bryant show on this Saturday afternoon. But the Lopes are going to come away with their 3rd home loss of the season. They're now 5-3 at home this season. and now 5-7 overall as they drop this one 59-54 in the WAC Conference home opener here in 2020. They're now 3-24 lifetime against CSU Bakersfield. CSU Bakersfield now moving to 1-1 in conference play with a loss against UC Riverside. Now a win on the road against the Lopes, and a very monumental victory for the Roadrunners as they are now 1-5, their first road win of the victory, and it happens here in the heart of Phoenix, Arizona. But a tremendous game offensively for Mae Bryant, arguably her breakout performance here in her freshman campaign.
Definitely, only her second game back from injury, as we've mentioned, scoring 15 points in this single game. Wow. Looking to see what else she's going to bring for the Lopes this season as we head further into conference play, but definitely a heartbreaking loss for the Lopes. Lopes really keeping up with Bakersfield the entire match, and for it to end in such a heartbreaking fashion with so many fouls.
And we'll see if they can rebound next week against California Baptist. And again, CSU Bakersfield doing a tremendous job both offensively and defensively, capitalizing on those mistakes from the Lopes, especially on that offense. They did not really have anything going in quarter number one. They stepped up in a big way in quarter number two, but it was a game of catch-up from quarter one to quarter four, and they ultimately were just unable to catch up. They did tie the game late, 2 free throw attempts from Laura Piera for a split second, but the Lopes just unable to pull the trigger in the final moments. We'll see if they can rebound next weekend on the road against California Baptist. The final score is Bakersfield 59, Grand Canyon 54. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back here at home when the Lopes take on Chicago State Thursday, January 16th at 6 p.m. here in GCU Arena. Tune in on GCU TV. And remember to follow Grand Canyon University on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. From everybody here at GCU TV alongside Montana Lambden, I'm Jack O'Hara saying have a great rest of your Saturday night. And as always, go Lopes.